Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, the T on MPD and relationships. Hello everyone. To all of our new subscribers and new family members, hello and welcome. And of course to my tribe and family at large, listen y'all, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and of course watching another video. Y'all know I love to mention our Thursday night live streams. This is where it goes down, y'all. This is where we go from healing to wholeness to boldness. Listen, you don't want to miss the Thursday night live stream. I'd love to see you here, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'd love to see you in the chat, all right? Listen, just look at the comment section, okay, on the Thursday night live streams. I believe that the comment section will even bless you, okay? All right, y'all. So listen. Every time we drop a video on the channel, family, y'all know the goal of the day is 2.1K plus on the likes. If you rocks with your girl, you already know what time it is. Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like. Y'all know I'm always doing the rocks with your girl check, right? Just checking. All right, y'all. So let's jump into the topic of this video. Okay. I want to talk about, because people are always asking, like, I don't know how this happened. Like, how did they just take control? You know, how did the narcissist gain control of the situation? And like, I never saw it coming. So we're going to talk about that on this video. I'm going to break it down for you and let you see how this thing plays out in the scheme of manipulation. Okay. So here we go. Let's go. Now, when we're talking about control, okay, this is what a narcissist thrives off of. Okay. They never go into a situation before they assess the situation, assess the person. They studied you beforehand. They wanted to know exactly what they were dealing with. Okay. So when they chose you because they felt like there was a way that they could get in, you know, to basically have you compromise your standards, your boundaries, whatever it was. They may not have known exactly how they were going to do it, but they had a game plan, okay? Because a narcissist never goes into a situation without wanting to control it at some degree. And the control, and the reason that they want the control is because to them, control is love. Yeah. That's what they think. They think that if you allow them to control you, then that's the way that you show them that you love them. Okay, it's sick, but it's the very opposite of what true love is, because true love is not about control. True love is about freedom. It's about liberality. It's about allowing someone to have their own autonomy. That's not what a narcissist wants with you. A narcissist wants you to do whatever they want you to do and operate in the confines of what they want. And this is how they get it done. So here we go. Now, you ask, how did they take control? Like, how did I let this clown have access to me and control my soul? You know, because that's the thing that they do is and your soul is comprised. And this is why I tell y'all, come out to the Thursday night live streams, because we go deep, y'all. How did you allow them to control you? You know, and you never saw it coming. They gained access to your soul. And some of them told you that they wanted your soul. Okay, some of them did. I know y'all gonna testify in the comment section, but some of them told you that you ask them, well, what do you want from me? And the narcissist told you, I want your soul. They weren't lying to you, because your soul is comprised of your mind, your will, and your emotions. Okay, now, in order to gain access to a person's soul, you got to get into it first. Okay. And the way that they get, and ultimately the soul is comprised of your mind and your will. So this is how they controlled you. So they gain access through the most vulnerable part of your soul, which is your emotions. Okay. So I'm going to show you how they did that. Here we go. Now you meet the narcissist, whether it's male, female, whatever. The narcissist takes you on an emotional journey of what it would be like to be with them for the rest of your life, right? Oh, man. They land that love bomb on so cold, so cold, so cold. You know, like Tank says, so cold, so cold, so cold. Y'all remember that song by Tank, So Cold? Yeah. Out in the streets without you. Yeah. That part. So When a narcissist is laying down that love bomb, they add a second part to that that's called the future faking, right? Those two right there are that duo right there is a paralyzing duo. Okay? Why do I say paralyzing? Because of this. When you are allowing someone to have access to your emotions, what you're doing is you're allowing them access to your proximity of intimacy. That means that's your care room. Okay? Now, let's just call that your care room. That means that they're in the room where anybody that goes into that room right there, you care about them. That's what we call your proximity. That's what your proximity of intimacy. You can call that your care room. Meaning that I care what happens to you. I care, what you do. I care. Okay? That's your care room, right? So when they gained access to your emotions and you're like, oh, that's so sweet. And oh, they're calling you all day, every day. And they're constantly on your phone and they're constantly on your text message. Guess what they're doing? They're paralyzing your alert system. Bam. Here it is, church. As I say when I'm preaching. Here it is, church. They paralyze your alert system, your alarm system, right? It paralyzes it. Why? Because they take down all of your defenses. All of your defenses. Some of y'all gonna even testify, I knew something was wrong. I just didn't know what. I knew something was wrong. I just knew something was off, but I just couldn't make out what it was. You went right past that alarm system, the internal alarm system. You went right past. Just skated right past it. That love bomb with that future faking, that's a paralyzing combo. It's probably the most abusive part, if not the second most abusive. But to me, it's the most abusive. You know why? Because you never saw it coming. You know what I'm saying? I thought that this person was genuinely interested. They genuinely wanted to have a genuine relationship, when that was not the case at all. When I say at all, I mean at all. That wasn't the case. What they wanted was to paralyze your defenses, take all of your radar, your defenses, your internal alarm system, shut it down. And that's how they do it, is through all of that sweet talk and, making you think that they love you so much and you guys are going to build a future together. And this is how they take control of your soul. Okay? They get in through your emotions, through that love bombing and future faking, when you're just, oh, they're just the most wonderful person I've ever seen. They're just so good. And they're just, and then you lay down and, if it's a romantic relationship, then you have, you do the do. And then that just removes everything. Like you just all the way open now. Okay. And so what happens is, they pull down those defenses. Now you are defenseless against the narcissist. And then what they do is they start to slowly unleash their manipulation. So when you now fall, you tell a narcissist you love them. Now they know that they have you in their control. Okay. So what they start to do from there is they start to pull back, right? And the manipulation goes to another level. I know some of y'all gonna testify y'all went 0 to 100 real quick on some real, that right there. So that's what happens. And so when you look around, you no longer have control of any part of the situation. You're looking at the situation like, what? Wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out wait a minute. What happened? Now they in your bank account. You writing them checks, you paying bills, you paying car notes, you going out there signing for cars and houses and things. You don't even know how that happened. You know what I'm saying? You over there paying, you paying all time, you paying married folks' bills. You know what I'm saying? This is how they do it. Because they gain access through your emotions, right? They get into that proximity of intimacy in your care room. Now you care about these jokers that you don't even know. You don't even really know them like that. You are just getting it. And this is why it's so abusive, is because that love bomb with the future faking is so super toxic and it's so abusive. It's paralyzing to your defense system, and before you know it, you are jacked up and jacked over, and you never saw it coming. When somebody comes to you with too much sappy in the beginning, not saying that regular relationships can't start off that way too, but they go too hard, too fast. You see what I'm saying? It's like you start off in a whirlwind. When somebody comes at you like that, you got to pump the brakes. You got to make them pump the brakes and back up. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to see what's happening. Because when your emotions become involved, then your soul has now become involved in that situation. And what your emotions did was, your emotions were so powerful, they start to control your thoughts and then ultimately your will. You gave over to the narcissist and whatever they wanted to do. That's how they took control of your soul, and you never saw it coming. It's because they took all of your defenses down. They made you think that they loved you and they cared about you. And then once your defenses and your radars went all the way down, they started to unleash that manipulation. And by the time that happened, it was too late for you. You was already in like Flynn. I'm going to tell you something. Learn to slow down. Pump the brakes, because these birds, they got the same methodology. Don't matter who they with, where they going, and how it goes down. You know, whoever they select or choose, they're going to do the same thing over and over again. The thing is that you got to learn. We have to learn how to master our emotions. You never saw it coming, because most people don't think that a person that's telling them that they love them and they want to be with them is going to try to manipulate them and treat them like trash eventually. Most people don't think that way, because that's not how people normally operate. But these people are not normal. They are a menace to society, and not only that, they are a hazard to humanity. I said it. Yeah, they are. These backwards walking giraffes, they don't care nothing about nobody. So listen, family, I hope this helps you understand how the control just switched hands like that. Okay? Listen, I want y'all to please be good to yourselves and share this information with someone else that can use it as well. And I love you, family. And I will see you all on the next video. And I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.